Hey there, it's the level designer, and my name's Jeremy, and I'm here with my next video for Blocktober and for this build that I'm doing in Unity, which I'm making a top-down sci-fi shooter, and you know, I'm trying to play around a little bit with the detail and the verticality, and last time what I was working on is just adding a little bit more detail to the level, and I also have been trying to implement a little bit more gameplay. So I have like these mines that blow up when you walk into them and different stuff like that. So we're gonna kind of continue building out this area. I'd like to kind of focus on what this area down here could look like, and then also maybe try to figure out, okay, what does this area look like? You know, maybe we can keep it like this, or maybe we can kind of have a door down here. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of up to me, I guess. I don't know, but we're gonna just kind of continue to tweak things. And like this wall here is kind of not aligned. Well, I don't know how far I can. Okay, so that's a different thing. So we have this. So if I just move this over here. Whoa. I don't know, I just really like to have things lined up as good as possible. And I don't really think that really changes much. I don't think we need to really adjust anything else. We just wanted to kind of line those walls up. So yeah, let me create a new shape here. And I'm gonna make a doorway. Because I want to eventually make this be somewhere that you can go through. So again, I'm just gonna try to make a doorway the best I can. Try to make it kind of level. All the other doorways I think are about... They're probably not consistent whatsoever, but that's fine. I just want to make sure that we have something made here. And then we'll just place it and create a small little doorway here. And we might even, let me see. We might have to select these, we might have to select these edges on the top. So let me do that. And I'll try to raise it up a bit. Try to get it to be... line it up a bit more. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Seam is on that from that wall, looks pretty good too. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this and then put it over that other doorway. Since we already kind of made a top for this. And we'll move it down. And we just want to match it up with what we have. So we might have to get really close in here and align the lines and everything. But once we do that, we should have a good looking door. It's kind of like, this looks pretty good. Maybe we need to move it in a bit more. And then we have these sides that probably could move this way a bit more. And we're not going to worry too much about the sides here because we are definitely going to create another wall. I'm just going to turn all of these pieces into obstacles, or at least the doorway. And we're going to create a new shape, and then we're going to go to cube. And we're just going to make a new cube here. And what we'll probably do is just have this be the same kind of like fourth height here that this is. And it's kind of... We might have to move this just much closer to the wall there. I might even just move this entire thing over. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Okay, so we have that now. What we could also do too to make it stand out a bit differently is we can duplicate this and then rotate it. And just try to, you know, continue our little theme of having these just little details in here. I don't think that would look too bad. Just something that's a bit different. Okay, so we have that now, and what we'll do is I will select this face. Whoa. I'll select this, and then I will extrude it right out to there. One thing that we want to do, we do want to consider is the height of this wall. So what we can actually do to kind of make this a bit more easier is we can just have that out there, and then we can extrude again and add an extra, you know, kind of point where we can actually take this and then we can actually move it down to about 2, just as kind of a cross section, so to speak. So, you know, you can clearly see what's going on right here. Maybe you could see the doorway as well. Another tactic that we can use is light. So, you know, we could actually create a new light object of a directional light. I don't think that's what we want, though. I think what we want maybe is a spotlight instead. So go to gizmos. We see our spotlight now, and we should be able to move it around. I don't know why the... Oh, it's because I'm not... Okay. Again, I gotta make sure that I'm in the right mode for ProBuilder because it wasn't working because of the mode that I was selected in. So what we could do is, you know, light is a really nice way to indicate direction. So this we could really sell the lights, maybe? Sell the idea of light for sure. And we can kind of have the opacity go up a bit. Maybe we want it to be a little bit more inviting, so we use kind of like a blue color. And maybe we can just kind of... Well, nah, I don't really like that. Maybe we can turn up the intensity a little bit more. So we kind of have this going for us. I'm going to actually move... Oh, I'm actually going to move this... Come on. I'm going to move this side back just a bit to hide this seam that is appearing in the doorway. So we kind of have a directional light thing going, and we could probably add in some light in this kind of area too. We could do like maybe a point light, and then we'll just move it over here, and then really just like, whoa, that texture on that ground's pretty it's something for sure. So I don't know if we want to have it like super, I don't know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to copy this hex code here for the color and match it with this light and try to add some environmental light to this. And maybe treat this as like a special type of lab or something. I am gonna try to kind of like blend the light in a bit. So you have the light here. You know, you might not want to have it be broke up where it's like, you see that there's kind of the gradient that's going from the spotlight over to here. So if we blend that light together, it might not be too much of a bad thing. The thing that we want to keep in mind though is that the thing that we want to keep in mind though is that this light for some reason is going to bounce through the walls. So yeah, that's just something to consider. But with that in mind, let me go and make another wall here. So I'll just extrude this, and then I'll keep kind of the same height since it's going to be kind of vertical. So you won't have to worry too much about seeing this. And then I'm just going to extrude again. We're going to do the same cross-section thing here. We're going to just extrude this out. move that out there. And this, we're gonna move it down to 2. Excuse me. And we have a nice another room going here for us. So, you know, we can kind of play around with that more. I'll extrude this out. Maybe we'll want to have a door down here. I think that works for me. So we kind of have another room here that we could use for something. And maybe what we could also have is just maybe another wall, actually. So again, I'm gonna change this whole object into an obstacle. That's already an obstacle. So I'm gonna create a new shape with ProBuilder, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a new wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do something a little bit interesting here. I'm gonna do a 2 square thing. I'm gonna do, let's say, 3 squares. I'm going to extrude this out a bit. And then extrude this out. And with this, I'm going to raise this up to 4 squares. I'm kind of thinking about possibly adding maybe like a secret path down here as well. So what might be kind of interesting is if we add in one of these shapes. Well, hold on, let me. What we might try to create is kind of a opening. I think 6 sides might be pretty good. And then we can kind of go from there and see what we can come up with. What we want to do though is we want to probably make this kind of big. Because we want to make sure the player can walk through this, because this is going to be like maybe a secret entrance or something, so it's just going to be a short little pipe thing. So with that in mind, I'm going to just rotate this, hold down Control for the snapping, and then just move it up. I might even do something kind of like this where well, no, I want to make sure that the character can walk through it fairly easily. So I'm just going to place that right there. We are going to leave kind of a little platform. I don't think this shouldn't really matter all too much. But what I want to do is I want to have another kind of thing where you have to, you do have to dash in order to get somewhere. So one of the things I want to try to focus on is, you know, the dash kind of length. So to dash, you do need to have at least, I'd say, 5 by 2. So, or 2 by 5. I don't really know what that would be. And it's kind of hard to determine what that would be here. So what we could at least try to accomplish is go with something here. So again, I'm going to change this to an obstacle. Make sure everything else is an obstacle as well. And then I'm just going to have in a new platform. So the thing we want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe we want to have our, again, we want to make sure that we have the right shape selected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might just make a small little platform here. I'll try to raise it up a bit. And for some reason, this spotlight, and there's different spotlights, I guess, around, so might not even hurt to like place this within here. And maybe add like a kind of a very subtle red or something. And then maybe this you have to dash through in order to get through that. But then maybe you can jump. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. Again, I want to make sure that these both are obstacles. And then, and maybe for this, what we could do is we can kind of, move this here, and then the problem is we want to make sure that all of this kind of lines up. So this guy's kind of in the way right now. But I think we can have that work. I really want to move this. I really want to move all this over, actually, because I just feel like, this is going to kind of get in the way of what's going on down here, and maybe this is like a whole extra just secret thing that you can stumble across. So maybe when I even put that down here, and maybe if you're like looking at it, you see like, oh, what's this? And you can kind of get from one to the next. So we can kind of work on that and see if there's something that we could do in order to do that. So what we could actually kind of play around with maybe is, we have this, we could actually extrude this maybe by 3. And then we could extrude it again. And extrude it kind of to this wall here. And really just play around with moving this all the way down so it kind of creates a slope. And maybe the player can jump might be kind of hard maybe for this. So what we could do is bring this back. And then we could extrude this out. Extrude. And maybe have this go down a bit. Actually, hold on. Let me redo that. I'll try it out here and see if that probably will be better. And with this, I can select this and maybe just go down one more. And create kind of more of a staircase that may not instantly be noticeable, I guess, but so I'm gonna make this I'm gonna really bring this down all the way to the ground. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna duplicate this one. And what I want to do is I want to create kind of the same. Actually, let me select all of these. I just make another kind of version of this wall. I feel like this is kind of our secret wall here. I feel like this is kind of a nice way to break, the level up with walls, but walls that you can see through. So, yeah, I am not opposed to using a lot of these different walls, and it adds kind of something, I think, to this. But I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here. And then with this, I'm going to just select all of these sides. I think this is all I'm gonna really need. Let me take a look. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of complete this wall, but I'm going to try to have like a doorway almost, where it's not entirely it's not entire. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get rid of my alarms real fast. It's not entirely full and complete, but I feel like I definitely want to kind of give the idea that this is a doorway that you can walk through. So I'm gonna try to leave some stuff open, but what I do want to do is I want to take these 3 items. I'm gonna duplicate them, and I'm gonna add in kind of a small thing here. So these I'm definitely going to you know, really resize these, and I'll probably just kind of move these around a bit. I might even duplicate this. So, I don't know, there's a different kind of feel to it. And then with this in mind, we can actually... we can do different stuff. So let's just kind of test this first area. So we do want our dash, and then we want to and we have our stun that we don't like. I'll walk through here, and then we'll take care of this guy. And we can maybe put some treasure in that room, or maybe open that up to another area. Again, this has no... I can activate it. I don't think it does anything though. So we have this that we could do, or we can go through this area. So we could have that. Maybe we could have something down here, especially if you're walking up there. Maybe you could see maybe a collectible or a glowing thing. So now we have kind of this room here that we can look through and see that this is kind of lit up. You can see that there's still some like noticeable separation, so that's something that we might want to work on. And then we have this room, but we also have this area that might not be so noticeable, I guess. But we could jump up here. And we could test to see if the jump works, which doesn't. So luckily this is open, so we can just walk back around, and we can test the dash and see if the dash will get us over. Whoa! So just barely. Well, I don't know. I might have to move the that like pipe thing around a bit in order to properly test it. Oh, I got an achievement. That's another thing that we could also try to play around with, but though I'm gonna try to do my best to not do that, I guess. But so this is kind of hard. The dash key is F, which is right next to this key that moves me. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I need to move this this pipe down. So let me try that real fast. So I'll just move this down, maybe over to there. Again, you shouldn't be able to just jump this because you'll just fall down there, and maybe that is a I don't know, maybe that is an area where there's like tons of enemies. That's something that we can play around with. But we want that. Oop. I'll grab the gun. So I have that going. I like those mines there because it really makes me feel like you can't just run through that room real fast. Like I feel like it kind of forces you to stand there and fight. Let me look at my health and see if it does heal me. So yeah, I might increase that health and try to implement a lot more of those. And I'm like one dead, so that's not good. But yeah, let me climb up here and see if this works. Okay, so that was not open enough. So that, yeah, this might require you to really be very careful and do it precisely. Okay. Okay, but I do have a better idea. What if we just switch this around? So what I'm proposing now is to I'm going to see if I can add a little bit more to this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this go a bit higher. Maybe add in some jumping and some dashing. Or maybe even a moving platform. Though I don't know if that's going to really work. But I am gonna try to extrude this and kind of using the similar technique that I used for the kind of the pipes that I was making in the other room. I'm gonna try to do kind of the same effect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just make like a little opening in here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try something first. I'm gonna extrude this. Extrude it again. I'm gonna try to delete these two walls. I don't know if this is gonna... Whoa. Okay, I don't think that's... I don't think that worked. Detach faces. Okay, so that definitely did something. So, we could delete that, but what I'm gonna do is first... Yep, this is all an obstacle. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I could just connect things. Connect edges. Fill hole. I guess, I don't know. We'll just keep it at that. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end this video. I think this is kind of a nice stopping point. And next video we can kind of, you know, really build on this kind of secret area, and also think about like, okay, well, if we can drop into this room, what is this room gonna look like? And then how are we gonna connect this up with the rest of the level? So again, I'm just trying to build out a massive kind of sandbox level, and try to play around with using verticality and different kind of paths to kind of connect everything. I think that's kind of a nice goal for this level, something that you know, might be helpful for other people's levels out there. But if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, and if you have any comments or suggestions, leave a comment down below. I'll greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you guys with tomorrow's video. So I'll see you guys later. See ya.